Okay, we are here with Konstantin Bredyuk from ApprovalMax, which was called out on stage by Xero CEO Rod Drury during his keynote as an app to note for businesses that want to move up. They want to use Xero as their core accounting platform and use ApprovalMax to manage more complex approvals in large businesses. Konstantin, tell us about ApprovalMax. What exactly does it do?
ApprovalMax provides Xero with multi-step approval workflows, and we see that customers that have more than a certain number of employees and more than a certain number of bills, they want to have some control over the bills, and they want these bills to be approved by certain managers before they are paid. And actually the same thing with purchase orders. They want purchase orders to be approved by particular managers based on supplier, based on the amount, before these purchase orders are sent to the vendor. And that's what we're doing. We're powering up Xero with these multi-step approval workflows. In terms of bills, we're pulling bills that are submitted for approval in Xero, and we are handling the multi-step approval. We're sending emails to approvers, and approvers are making decisions from the email or from the mobile application. And then once approvals are received, we are marking this bill as approved in Xero. So that's what we do.
So the employees, the user interface they're looking at is ApprovalMax, it's not Xero.
Yes, exactly, and this is one of the biggest benefits because financial managers, they do not want a lot of people to be part of Xero. They don't want employees to be looking at bills and reporting and such stuff. And yeah, that's why approvers are kept away from Xero in our case. They are working with ApprovalMax, and they are approving bills in ApprovalMax, and then ApprovalMax will work with Xero and mark this bill as approved in Xero. Yeah.
And was ApprovalMax built specifically for Xero, or has it come across from somewhere else?
And we actually started as a generic solution for different approvals, and then one of Xero customers, who is advocate of Xero and such tools, he actually found us and told that you guys have a good solution, but you're like Xero integration. And we decided that we better build Xero integration. And he became our first customer, so that's the happy story.
Fantastic. And what is the break point? Like, where is your sweet spot? How many employees does a company typically need before they will need something like ApprovalMax?
Yeah, so we understand that small companies like 5-10 employees, they do not need that advanced approvals, and they are perfectly fine working with Xero directly or approving by the email. But when the number of employees is about 50, say, or 100, then this formal process is much more important. In terms of the number of bills, we see that companies that have a couple of dozen bills a month, or especially when a company has 100 bills a month, then ApprovalMax is really, really important.
So how many customers do you have?
We have just a couple of hundred for now, and we're new in the marketplace, and this is our third Xero event, so we're growing.
And what is your largest customer?
Largest customer, I'm not sure if I can name it because we don't have his approval, but he is processing hundreds of invoices weekly, like 300 or 400, and that's why ApprovalMax is really important for him.
And what is your strongest industry?
Actually, we see interest from government and from non-profits because they have to enforce this type of control. From commercial organizations, actually, we don't have any favorite industry. We see that customers from different industries, they like using ApprovalMax, and so we don't have favorite one.
Do you see it as an issue that Xero positions itself as small business accounting software, yet you are going to your solution for larger companies?
I'm glad Xero is growing, and we already see the interest from existing Xero customers, and actually we see some cases when some companies are migrating to Xero because they see that there is an ApprovalMax, and we hope that it will be a really common use case and it is beneficial both for Xero and us, and so hopefully it's not a big issue, but it's an opportunity for us.
And what are the next steps for ApprovalMax?
As a next step, we are going to ship approval of vendors, and we see that some companies, they want not just purchase orders to be approved, but they want suppliers or vendors to be approved before purchase orders are actually being raised. So that's one of the things on the roadmap. Then we're planning to add some reporting feature so that it is possible for financial manager to see what purchase orders were created last month or approved last month, the same thing with bills. Then we're planning to add some budgeting capabilities so that it will be possible to check against the budget, so how what budget is there left for a particular department or for a particular team within the company. So these are the plans for short-term plans, I would say.
Fantastic. Konstantin, best of luck.
Yeah, thank you.